Hey folks, I'm Bill Langer. You're watching Traditional Adventures TV. I'm down here in Florida hunting my place for hogs and deer. I'm going to practice a little bit, make myself some lunch, and head out to the tree stand. I'll take you along with me. And I shot some really cool video this morning of a wild hog eating a gray squirrel. So I think you'll like that. I want to thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and for supporting our videos. Appreciate it. Alright, time to pour in the condiments. Some celery. Best beef I've ever had comes right here from Florida. About 44 degrees and the wind's blowing and it spits rain every once in a while, so it's going to be a cold sit, but we'll give it a go. So I'm going to touch these Woodsmans up real quick before I go out. And I just use a mill bastard file, a small one, that's fine. And because I'm constantly taking arrows in and out of the quiver, I like to touch them all up. Plus they sit a long time, and you get rain and so on and so forth. And you'll start to see little specks of rust on it. And so just a good idea to touch it up. But nothing cuts like a filed edge. It's unbelievable. Fred Bear knew what he was talking about. I just put it across my leg. Hit it 3 times on each side. These are already pretty sharp, so I don't put a lot of pressure on them. When they've been dulled, I'll go ahead and put a little bit more pressure, but that edge right there is nice and sharp, scary sharp to be honest. So we'll see if we can't send this towards a hog or a deer tonight. I push some roads through some of the thickest areas of the ranch, and the pigs bed in here, they root in here, they hang out in here. It's also a great spot for whitetails. So I've been hunting 3 days now. I've only seen 2 does. It's bucks only right now for the whitetails. But I've seen 7 or 8 pigs in here. So on the way in, I walked past a golden acorn tree and picked up a couple handfuls and threw it out in front of us. So if they come along, maybe they'll stop and we'll see. My son Billy and I put up 3 of these 16-foot tripod stands a year ago. I've always thought about getting one, and I decided to purchase 3 of them. And, it was a lot of work putting them together and setting them up, but they're awesome. They got a nice folding, like canvas seat, very comfortable. You can sit in them for hours. You feel very safe in them. They're very easy to get in and out of, so I'm glad I made the investment because they sure are fun. I've had friends and family down. They say the same thing, that they're going to go and get them for back home or wherever they hunt. So the stick I'm shooting today is made by Black Widow. It's a PSA 62-inch. It's 49 pounds at 28 inches of draw. It's made out of tiger myrtle. Real pretty bow, good functioning bow. I've killed quite a few deer and hogs with it. My arrows are traditionally shafts from Three Rivers. They're 400s. They're like almost 30 inches long. And I have a 250 grain 3-blade Woodsman up front that I sharpen with a file. And it's a real good combination. The entire arrow with the head is about 535 grains. And when I hit deer, bear, hogs in the ribs, I have no problem sending the arrow broadhead right to the other side. I've had really good luck with it. So that's always the way it goes. When I'm here hunting for deer, I'm seeing hogs. And now that I decided to concentrate on hogs tonight, a deer shows up. But it's bucks only, and that's a doe, so she's not on the menu, but cool to see. Love seeing deer in the woods. She keeps looking back here. I think she hears me talking. Unbelievable. I came here with the intentions of hunting hogs, and all I've seen is deer. That's 4 deer so far, and 0 hogs. In the past 3 days I've hunted here, I've seen mostly hogs. Snuck in on me while I was filming the deer. They took off too, though, so I don't know. Maybe they'll be back. I've got some pretty warm clothes on, but man, I'm cold. I can't wait to get back in the truck and turn the heat on. I've got one more day here tomorrow, so we'll try it again. I'm gonna tough it out till dark, but who knows if the pigs will be back. So we had some pretty good action here last night. Saw some deer and saw some hogs. We're back at it this morning early. It's cold, but it's not windy like it was last night. So hopefully we'll be a little bit more comfortable in the stand. But I threw a little bit of corn out, and we'll see if the hogs show up. Okay, I see hogs about 100 yards out, 120 yards out. They're just milling around. We'll see. Hopefully they head this way. I think they figured out that I'm here. They'll get within 50, 60 yards and then they get spooky and run away. Smart pigs. Shot looked a little forward, and I didn't get the penetration I wanted. I think I hit him right in the shoulder, but it looked like it got enough to get into the other opposite side shoulder. I'm just gonna have to give it some time. Okay, so after looking at the footage, I'm gonna go get some breakfast, give it at least an hour, then I'll come back. I think I got plenty of penetration to get into his lungs there, but it went right directly through the shoulder, so I'll give him some time, go get something to eat, and then we'll get on him. Well, I finally got him. I went back to breakfast and reviewed the footage, and I could see just as I drew and hit anchor that he had taken a step towards me. The arrow hit him dead center of the shoulder. I came back about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, and I was on my hands and knees finding little drops of blood. He went about 150 yards, and I found him dead in his bed. Thankful that I recovered him. Just that one little step as I was releasing made the difference, and a short drag into a long drag and a long day. But thankful to have recovered him. The woodsman got in there enough to get the job done. 150 yards approximately was the distance he traveled, and lucky to have recovered him and thankful. But I think I'm going to cut him right up here in the woods, and I'll hang his quarters up in the tree. It's supposed to get down to the 30s, low 30s, high 20s tonight, so I'm going to have both heaters going in the cabin. I'll hang him up and pack back in the dark here with a backpack and just get his quarters out in the back straps. But very thankful. Love this traditional bow hunting. Wow, that was amazing. I knew that hogs ate carrion, but I just watched a sow devour an entire squirrel. First time I've ever seen that. That was cool.